Hey there guys, I'm going to be previewing the Emperor Series boss battle because it should be coming to global pretty soon. We got the Furying banner already. This is going to be using quite a few units that are not available on global. This is more so I can explain the mechanics, as they go during the fight, instead of showing a global only clear. For that, tune into my clear when it actually releases on global. So we're going to be using Charlotte for passive provoking. The melee hits on Emperor are actually pretty weak, so Charlotte can easily tank those with a little bit of passive provoke. With only 900 defense, it's not going to matter. I also gave her Nethicite to help out with the spells on the threshold. And she won some pretty good fire resist. About 170, 160 should be good. That way, after the Imperil, and with a buff, she'll still be resisting. We're going to use Fina for just general healing and such, and buffing. The whole team wants some fire resist outside of the tank. Just about 100% after a buff is fine, if you're removing the Imperil, which we're going to be doing. We're going to use Lunafreya for just buffing and support. Now, one big thing Lunafreya has is she can dispel the team, kind of like Kryla can. So she'll be removing that Imperil from the team. Now on global, you can use like Kryla, you can use Myra's Limit Burst. I think Ico has a cooldown to remove Imperils. Also, you can just Dispel Go your team with Dual Cast Dispel Trick. But removing that Imperil is pretty important, because if you don't remove that Imperil, you need about 190% fire resist on the whole team if you're not going to remove the Imperil. But we're going to be removing it. Elephant will be our breaker. Now you can use any breaker you want, it doesn't matter, just the breaker slot is really important. And she's on Lakshmi for stop immunity because I don't have Lena or Fulgur or something, and we need to provide stop immunity for the team. Ifrit Rain is going to be my DPS. You can use any DPS you want. Bartz is fine here. The only problem is if Bartz dies, because Emperor picked on him like multiple times with his random target attack and killed him, his stacks reset. I tried a few minutes ago, my Bartz friend died, and he's now on cooldown. I don't want to wait 3 hours to go again, so I'll just do it with Ifrit Rain instead, because I can grab a random Ifrit Rain, who is not built for the fight at all. As you can see, he's even got empty slots, like, come on, dude. But yeah, this one, we'll just grab him. He's got fire resist, he's a good chainer, it's not going to matter. Now this is obviously going to be more powerful than Global has, but you can still see the fight. Alright, so there is no ambush, which is always nice. Turn 1, we're going to break the boss. We're going to use Lunafreya to give us a stat buff, and we need a general mitigation buff because we don't currently have Charlotte's Limit Burst. You do need a way to put general mitigation on turn 1. Otherwise, you're probably going to have death if you don't have any general mitigation at all. We're going to cover with Charlotte, and Fina is going to do a fire resist buff. And she's going to start filling the limit gauge so we can get Charlotte's limit as soon as possible. And we'll go ahead and limit with the 2 rings to apply the Imperil. Now on turn 1, the boss is going to elixir himself, which heals him. There you go. It doesn't full heal, it's only about a 10% heal. He's going to do those comets, which are random target. As you saw, he actually chose Lunafreya twice in a row, which is pretty unfortunate because we don't have Charlotte on the first up, so we don't have good general mitigation. But Lunafreya has a good spirit. If he had picked a rain with that double comet, it would have been game over for the rain. But we're okay. We did survive that. So this is going to be a shooting star turn. It's going to be an AoE fixed attack that does ridiculously high damage. I'm going to try to fill... I don't think I'll be able to fill Charlotte's limit gauge here. So we're just gonna, I probably can. Well, let me try this. Oh, didn't quite get it. Alright, but we did get it close enough. So now we're gonna fill Charlotte's limit gauge all the way. Now we've got 50% general mitigation. Now we're gonna do stop immunity with Elephant. And we're gonna guard the 2 range because I don't want them to die here. And there's a good chance they would. Because this really hurt. Look at that. He's picking on my range twice. Yeah, if I didn't guard my range, he would have been dead. He got both the comets that turn. And my range has pretty low spirit. Like, I only get in the 500 spirit and 11k hit points, which is really low for this fight. But that's okay. So now the boss has mitigation for a turn. After he does Starfall, he has mitigation for a round. It's only 50% mitigation, but you don't want to use your big burst on the turn after, or a shooting star it's called actually. So now we're going to imperil and cool down our reigns. Go ahead and unlock that. We will break the boss again. Oh, I just forgot. We're imperiled. I was supposed to dispel the team. It's only a weak imperil in the beginning of the fight, so I think we'll be okay. We're just gonna use a fire resist buff. Yeah, the imperil gets stronger the lower in health the boss goes. So we're actually not gonna imperil the team. We're not gonna dispel the team this round. Yep, we're gonna just deal with it. Alright, so let's do all this with the team. So this is going to be an Inferno from below. It shouldn't be too bad. Yeah, it's not too bad. The Imperil is very weak early in the fight. It gets way stronger later. But for now, you don't need to remove the Imperil. All right, now the boss's rotation has reset. He'll use that elixir he's been using on this turn, and then he'll do some more comets. But now we're going to try to deal some damage with rain. Let's see here. What kind of damage we can deal? Oh, we didn't quite push the threshold. That sucks. Okay, well, whatever. So let's go ahead and just do all our rebuffs. We're going to use Charlotte's Limit here. We're actually going to push the boss, obviously, before it matters. So let's do that, and let's... No, we're going to have Fina Prime Heal. And then Shining Cheer, and we're gonna have Luna Freya just double fill limit gauge. I want to get Charlotte's limit gauge filled back up as soon as possible. All right, this is the first round of the rotation. It's gonna be a few combats. He's gonna elixir himself. He's gonna heal for quite a bit. Ugh, I hate that so much. Okay, but with Ifrit Rain, we could definitely push 10% this turn, so it's fine. Charlotte got stopped, but we have stop immunity right now, so it didn't matter. Let's go ahead and refresh stop immunity, actually. And let's see if we can push that next threshold. At 80%. Got it. Okay, so on this threshold, the boss is going to AoE dispel our team and end his turn. He's going to do nothing else whatsoever. So, we're going to... Wait, not that. We're going to fill mana. We don't need to fill limits. We're just going to fill mana twice with Fina. We're going to use Luna Freya to fill mana. And do a mana over time buff. And Charlotte will Nethicite to absorb that dispel so we don't lose all our buffs. Here's the dispel. But it does not work because we Nethicited it. So there we go. So now we can keep going. So we'll reapply breaks. We've still got Tricast. Is the boss still imperiled to fire? He is, so we'll just do our damage with rain. Each time he does a threshold, the boss resets his rotation back to the first turn. So normally this would be the turn that he does like the Inferno from below, but because we did a threshold, he's back on the first round of his rotation, which means he is gonna elixir on this turn again. So how do I have on? How's Charlotte's cover? 2 turns. Yeah, we're good. We're good on cover. So we're gonna. Yeah, we're gonna do this. Okay. Ooh, I almost put the next threshold. But he's gonna elixir here, so we're not going to. Cover with Charlotte. Luna Freya, let's do this. And refresh a stat buff. Alright, he's going to elixir here. And we just lost the last round of the Fire Imperil. And I think actually Ifrit Rain's triple cast wore off this turn too. So we're not going to be able to push the threshold. Oh no, we have one more turn triple cast. But the boss's Fire Imperil definitely wore off. So we're going to instead use Luna Freya to imbue water and do a Water Imperil. We're not going to use this skill. We're going to use this one. We're probably going to push the threshold, so we're going to need Nethicite. Let's have Elephim give us an attack buff. And see if we can push that next threshold. Oh, we did. Perfect. Alright, so we're going to Nethicite with Charlotte. But first, let's refresh these buffs. And the boss is going to not attack us again. We push that threshold at 50%. So all he's going to do is buff himself and Dispel. Nethicite absorbed that Dispel. It didn't work. Alright. Now let's reapply cover. Let's do Stop Immunity. We're going to limit here. Yeah, we're going to limit here. Alright. Luna Freya, we're going to... I think we need Fire Resist, actually. We haven't had that in a while. Luna Freya, you're just going to fill Limit Gauge twice for Charlotte. Okay, that's fine. So now Charlotte's Luna Burst is ready again. So this is the Elixir turn. Remember, the thresholds reset his rotation. Oh, that was a cheat death, I think. Was it? Or did he just literally survive at 13 hit points? Yeah, cheat death should have been 1%. It should have been at 11 hit points. I think it literally didn't actually trigger his cheat death, which is awesome. But this is going to be a Shooting Star turn. Which is the turn where, it's that super high attack. So we're going to do this, and we're going to re-raise the friend, because he seems to be kind of squishy-ish. We'll just guard Charlotte. And we'll apply a 200% buff with Luna Freya for Luna Burst. Alright, this is going to be Shooting Star. It's going to be that AoE fixed non-elemental. Really hurts. You're also going to do some comets. The comet hit Elephim, it hit my Rain, and it hit Luna Freya. But because my Rain was guarding, he didn't die. But as you see, my Rain is below half health. If he wasn't guarding, he would have been dead that turn. Alright, so the boss has mitigation. He also has a magic buff. That magic buff can be dispelled. You can't dispel these defense and spirit buffs or the mitigation. You can dispel the magic buff. It's only like, I think 15%. Yeah, 15%. So technically it's okay, because if I dispel that magic buff, I'd lose my Fire Imperil. And I don't want to have to waste a turn reapplying the Fire Imperil. So I'm going to leave that magic buff active, which is honestly quite dangerous. But we're going to do it anyway. Let's go ahead and do all our buffs. Stop immunity. Oh! I didn't dispel the team first. Yeah, now the boss's Imperil is too strong to ignore. We need to get rid of it. So we're going to dispel our team. And we're going to use a big stat buff. Alright, now we need to reapply all the buffs. We're going to cover. And we're going to Fire Resist. And that. So Luna Freya dispelled our team and removed that Imperil. And then we reapplied General Mitigation, Fire Resist, 180% stat buffs, and 50% magic mitigation, and 50% general mitigation, and magical cover. We don't have stop immunity, because I acted with Elephim after before the dispel by accident. So it is possible that Charlotte gets stopped here, and if that happens, I'll be really sad. But I can fix that if it does happen. Alright, I don't think she's going to get stopped. We're looking good so far. Don't stop. Okay, he didn't stop Charlotte. That's good. It's only a chance to actually stop. Let's do stop immunity now. Alright, now we're going to triple chain. We're back on the elixir turn. This is when he elixirs. Yeah, let's chain. Alright, we pushed the 30% threshold, so we're going to have to Nethicite with Charlotte. Let's refresh Fire Resist and fill some limit gauge. And let's have Lunafreya fill some mana and fill some limit gauge. And we'll net the site. And this is a 30% threshold. The boss powered up again, so now the boss is at his second to last phase, but the last dangerous phase. So now he's going to Elixir again, and he has mitigation for a turn. So after that 30% threshold, he gains mitigation. So we need to break him, and we're just going to triple chain again with Rain. We're still imbued with Fire, I believe, because we absorbed that Dispel with Nethicite. Yeah, we're still Fire imbued, 2 more turns. Alright, so the next threshold is at 10%. But he has mitigation this turn, so it's going to do quite low damage. Well, we still hurt him pretty good. We have 1 more turn on mitigation. Let me limit with her. We don't need a limit with Charlotte, so we'll just fill some mana. And this is going to be the Elixir turn. I think I said that already. And mana regen with Fina. Yeah, because each threshold resets the rotation to the first round, which is the Elixir turn. Here's the Elixir. Oh, we hit the Friend Rain 3 times. 3 times with Meteor. It even killed him through Cheat Death. Alright, so that really sucks. That really sucks. This is the Starfall turn, too. Alright, so let's fix that. Let's get everyone back alive. And let's AoE re-raise. Alright, we'll pop a limit again to rebuff him. We'll rebuff with Elephant. I'm gonna use a limit with my Rain to reapply the Imperil because we kind of wasted a turn there. And let's double fill limit gauge a little bit with Lunafreya. Try to get Rain back on his feet. Yeah, here's the Starfall. He might die again. If so, it's okay. Oh yeah. My guy died. He got hit with multiple comets. Oh yeah, and the boss dispels your tank starting in this phase. Alright, well, we got imperiled and we needed to dispel the team anyway, so we don't really care. So now it's time to dispel the team. And let's go ahead and... Ooh, I'm realizing Charlotte's limit is not ready. Okay, I'm going to have to fix that. So let's dispel the team and fill Charlotte's limit with Lunafreya. Alright, yeah, we need mitigation. That's got to happen. We need to break the boss. And we need to heal and do fire resist with Fina. Alright, now the range need to... Oh, their limits... Their cooldown thing is not ready. In that case, we're gonna limit burst here. Because their cooldown isn't up. Yeah, the boss has mitigation, because he just did, what's that skill called? Oh, he's hitting us so hard. Yeah, our spirit is way too low on Ifrit Rain. Oh, and Charlotte got stopped. We didn't have stop immunity. We don't have triple cast this turn. Who's on Carbuncle? Fina is. Okay, it's fine. It's totally fine. Fina can heal the team and single target dispel. And we'll redirect that to Charlotte to get rid of her stop. Alright, and she'll just do... She won't have mitigation, but it doesn't matter because it's Charlotte. This is an elixir turn, isn't it? It is. Ooh. We need to re-imbue as well. Oh, wait a minute. You know we don't need to re-imbue? No, we're not going to re-imbue. We're gonna imbue with Lunafreya. We have to push this guy in the next 2 turns. Yeah, if we don't push him in the next 2 turns, it's going to be disaster. And we'll give Charlotte a general mitigation buff. How's the boss's break looking? He's fine on breaks. Alright, we're gonna give a 200% attack buff. No, we don't need that. Well, too late, we already did it. Alright. This is the Inferno turn. Ah, man. No, it's fine. It's fine. Yeah, we'll definitely push the... Oh, that was an Elixir turn. Oh. That's not okay. We can't push 28% in one turn. There's no way we can push that much in one turn. I mean, I can try. There's no way. Alright, this is going to be a Starfall turn that we're not guarding the rain. So we're going to just hope that their cheat death can save the day. Oh, we pushed the last threshold anyway. Okay, we're good. We're good. Yeah, Ifrit Rain is really overpowered for this fight, so this is not realistic to global. But I'm still showing you the fight. Yeah, like that wouldn't have happened on global. Okay, we pushed the last threshold. Now the boss is no longer going to attack us for real anymore. Now he's going to, let me get my little list up. He's going to dispel himself, re-raise himself, and dispel the team. Because it's 2 dispels, and the team dispel happens afterwards, Nephesite won't actually stop it. So we're going to do that. Yeah, healing it all is no longer any point. So we'll just do that, we'll do that, and then we'll guard you. Yeah, the boss won't attack us anymore. He's going to put up mitigation, and heal himself. And he's going to do it again next turn. I have 2 turns on that. Alright. So we're gonna change. You gotta dispel that re-raise. So we're gonna dispel the re-raise. There we go. So we dispelled the re-raise from the boss, but he has mitigation here, and he doesn't have Imperil. So this probably won't kill him. Nah, we didn't kill him. But he has. All right. So let's see here. So this next turn, again, the boss is going to just faith himself, use barrier, re-raise himself again. Let's do this. And then he's going to start using Elixir every single turn. And at that point, it becomes just a race to win. He does use his fire attacks every turn, so you do need to keep fire resist active. But like breaking him and all is no longer important. Just keep fire resist. There's the last re-raise. Alright. So we're going to dispel that last re-raise. And we're going to refresh Fire Resist. Fire Resist and dispel that re-raise. Now we can hurt the boss. Luna Freya's Imbue is not quite ready, which sucks. We're going to Imbue Earth and Double Chain. Let's see, Imbue Earth and Double Chain. Because Luna Freya can Imperil Earth. Oh, but it's not unlocked. That sucks. Oh, well, in that case, we'll just triple chain. We're not going to imbue, because next turn Luna Freya can imbue us, and we'll probably kill this guy anyway. It's different rain. Let's go. 7%? Probably. No, we're not imbued. You gotta be imbued. Imbues are way too big of a deal on this game. So now he's going to Elixir every single turn. That's all he's going to do. Elixir and do 3 fire attacks. Literally every single turn for the rest of this fight. So let's do a 200% attack buff. Let's do a Water Imbue and Water Imperil. Now we'll do Rain, Big Chain, and then Double Chain, and finish off this fight. Yeah. Okay, so this guy's dead here, obviously. Goodbye. Burst, dead, and he didn't even get a triple chain. Okay, so there's the Emperor fight. Did it in 19 turns. This team is very, very from the future. I do have a clear using Bart's on my channel if you want to see a current global DPS doing it, although it did still use future units as well. But there's just a way to see the mechanics of the Emperor fight. Alright, I will see you guys when it comes out on global, hopefully.